Good day, scholars. Good day, student. Good day, and how are you all? Hope you are all doing well in this pandemic season. I believe you are all keeping safe, maintaining social distances, and also you are also putting on your nose masks wherever you are. Always be cool. Don't forget to always stay safe. Now, in our last class, we talked about radioactivity. Yeah, and of which I said radioactivity is when nucleus of an atom is unstable. Also, we talk about types of radioactivity elements. And I said we have three types of radioactivity elements, which are the alpha, beta, and the gamma. Alright, today we'll talk about ethical issues on science and development. And our objective at the end of the lesson, students should be able to 1. List and explain 4 right application of science. 2. List and explain 4 wrong application. And the third point, mention 4 adverse effects of science application. Ethical issues on science and development as a topic. Important application of science. Science is valued by society because of the application of scientific knowledge helps to satisfy many basic human needs and improve living standards. Now we have practice of science. We have clothing. These are man-made textile fabrics produced as result of scientific processes. Thank God for clothing. If not for science, we all might be walking naked on the street. But thank God for science, we're able to come around to give us the idea that combination of textiles, so we have something to put on. Point number 2, which is food. Yes, fertilizers and insecticides have helped to increase food production greatly. Fertilizers and insecticides are product of scientific work. Fertilizers helps the farmer use this in order to help to make the soil mature and able to bring out or germinate seeds on time. And insecticide are used in order to reduce how insect disturbs our crops on our farm. Thank God for science. Third point is housing. Materials like cement, concrete, steel, bricks, tiles, and other relevant materials are all examples of the practice of science needed to build houses. Transport. Scientific practices have resulted in products and materials products have contributed immensely to effective transport system all over the world. Medicine. Drugs are obtained from scientific practice to save life. Alright. Next point is implication of right application of science. The first one we have medicine. Right use of medicine leads to cure of ailments, prevention of diseases, and maintenance of good health. Once we fall ill, we taken to the hospital, and the doctors and nurse diagnose, understand what's going on with such person, and quickly gives out medication, probably drugs or something. All these are application of science. Medicine is application of science. Transportation. Construction of good road brings about easy vehicle movement for goods and people. Also, good airports ensure to a large extent aviation safety. Third point is communication. Right application of science have led to development in information and communication technology, which we call known as the ICT. Through communication has been made easier. Science has been able to make communication very easier. Imagine right now you can speak to someone in Abuja. You don't need to start taking entering a bus before you can now talk to any of your relative there. But with science, with the application, you can speak to anybody all over the world. Next point is housing. Right application of science has led to the building of modern structures in our society. That is application of science. We have modern buildings right now. Most of us, we are living in mansions, duplex. I need to tell you where I live also, but don't worry, let's keep that for now. Now, implication of wrong application of science. The first one is pollution. Wrong application of science has to contaminate or contamination of the environment, especially water and air, with harmful substances, and these are threatened human health. For instance, lower aquatic animals die when toxic substances contaminate the water. An example is oil spillage. Yes, wrong application of science. They tend to pollute water, and whereas they tends to put aquatic animal into danger. Yes. Next point is drug abuse. Don't forget we are talking about the implication of wrong application of science. Drug abuse. Science has produced drugs like heroin and cocaine, which have had adverse effects on so many lives upon consumption. The rate at which people abuse drugs nowadays is so bad. Next point is abortion. When science is wrongly applied, abortions, which are a risky exercise, may result and may lead to death. It may have destroyed her instead of saving it. That is the wrong use or wrong application of science. Abortion. Instead of keeping your child, you tend to meet his doctor to help you out, bring or tend to do abortion for you. And in the case may be maybe a negative way, might tend to lose your life or rather damage your womb. Another one is war. Science practices have led to the production of weapons of destruction. For instance, we have guns, grenades, and nuclear bombs. All these are scientific products used during wars and by criminals to make the earth unsafe. There are also adverse effects of scientific practices. These include pollution, drug abuse, bombs, poisonous gases. Evaluation. 1. You have to list and explain 4 right application of science, and also 2. List and explain 4 wrong application of science, and 3. Mention 4 adverse effects of science application. Assignment 1. Make a list of good and bad practices you know apart from the ones listed in your notes. Thank you very much, and don't forget to stay safe, always maintain social distance, and God bless you all. Have a nice day.